morning or afternoon, wrestling fans around the world. As you saw, this is my Night of Champions pay-per-view predictions. Night of Champions is this Sunday night. Granted, it's not really a great Night of Champions since the U.S. title still does not have a match and the Intercontinental title is not being defended. So, well, let's start off the show with the Tag Team Turmoil match, which will kick off the Night of Champions pre-show. The winner of this match will receive a Tag Team title match. It's the Primetime Players taking on the Usos, taking on Tons of Funk, taking on the Real Americans, and taking on any pairing of the three-man band. Woo! With that being said, I am taking the Usos in this one. I feel like they are the uncrowned tag team champions of the world. I will say this though, I don't care who does win this match. I firmly believe the Shield will keep the belts. So Shield will beat whoever does win this match. That's what it's got to be said, because the Shield are involved in this Corporation 2.0 storyline. Next, the WWE Divas title is on the line in a fatal 4-way. AJ Lee versus Natalya versus Brie Bella versus Naomi. Now AJ is in trouble here because she does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose her title. Brie Bella could score the pinfall on Naomi and AJ loses the belt and she never got pinned for it. That's the disadvantage here. There was no championship advantage. And I gotta go with those odds. I love AJ. I think she's very talented. But I'm going to take the other person in this match. It's also talented in my opinion. And that is Natalya. I have to go with the odds on this one. I think we will see a new Divas champion. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but if I'm not, let it be Natalya. Next, the Elimination Handicap match. CM Punk versus Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman. Now, if Paul Heyman does not compete, he will be fired. Now, I'm actually taking Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman on this one. I feel that I would not be surprised if we see a new Heyman guy before the match is over. I mean, that would be where my money's going. I think Paul Heyman is going to bring somebody up, and it's going to be a new Paul Heyman guy. I would not be surprised if we see somebody from NXT come up. Now, granted, that may be a little far-fetched, but it is Paul Heyman. I don't think he's going to really compete. I think this is kind of like, when J.J. Dillon or other managers from the past compete, you maybe see them get beat up for 1 or 2 minutes until somebody, came in. I would not be surprised if Heyman actually won this match, gets the pinfall. So, I got Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman winning this with some help. Next, for the World Heavyweight title, it is Alberto Del Rio taking on Mr. Rob Van Dam with Ricardo Rodriguez in his corner. I'm taking Del Rio on this one. I think a lot of people are going to be taking Rob Van Dam because they don't like Del Rio, or let's be honest, Del Rio does not get a lot of reaction from the fans. But in my case, my thing is this. Rob Van Dam just came back, Money in the Bank? That was a few months ago. I'd have a really hard time, with Rob Van Dam, a guy who just came back. He wins the world title, and yet guys who have been in the company for a long time who have not left. Guys like Kofi, guys like Wade Barrett, guys like I can't believe I'm going to say his name. Antonio Cesaro, Zack Ryder was the one I meant to say before Antonio. Santino Morella, guys who have not left, but have not had a shot at the belt. And you know what all those people have in common? Excluding Zack Ryder and Antonio Cesaro, they all been Intercontinental Champion. As a matter of fact, the only one not even had, and let's remember, with Kofi, Zack Ryder, and Antonio Cesaro, by the way, not Antonio Cesaro, my bad again, Santino Morella, they're only missing the world title to become Grand Slam champion. Keep that in mind. But I'm taking Del Rio on this one. As far as for a cash in, I don't think Shandell's going to cash in. I don't think Del Rio would be physically tired or drained enough for that to happen. Next, for the WWE title, Randy Orton takes on Daniel Bryan. A lot of wild cards here. Shield, Triple H, Big Show. I'm actually going to take Daniel Bryan this one, but I don't think he's going to win the title. Let's remember, the champion always has an advantage. Randy Orton does not have to be, he can be counted out or disqualified, but he won't lose the belt. That's what I think is going to happen here. I think Daniel Bryan will win this match by disqualification. So Randy Orton will keep the belt. The old saying is, the champion doesn't have to beat you. You have to beat the champion. You know, there's always that championship advantage that everyone talks about back in the old days where, oh, the champion doesn't have to get the pinfall or submission to keep the belt. Keep that in mind. So, like I said, my picks are the Usos, but then they'll lose to the Shield. Natalya will win the Divas title. Axel and Paul Heyman will win the Elimination Handicap match. Del Rio will keep the World title, and Daniel Bryan will win, but he will not win the WWE title. Those are my picks for Night of Champions this Sunday night. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree or disagree? And I will see you guys next time. Have a good week. Enjoy the weekend coming up, folks. Woo! And Zack Ryder, go fuck yourself!